Hello and welcome to bunnyfrog continues to wander around vaguely on Skyfactory 3. How are you doing? You look well. Are you happy? So, what are we going to do today? Right. I've been making some improvements. I've been changing things all about. Well, they say a lot, but not actually as much as that. What we have is new. We have a nice lawn. We like this. This lawn has provided me with some flowers and some other seeds. So we have some melon growing, very nice. Carrot growing, wheat growing. Barley on the end there, very nice. Some dandelions, some sugar canes. We also now have a infinite water source. Yay! Courtesy of dun 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 clay bucket. The only bucket that is made of clay. Which is quite good, because now I don't have to faff around this oak crucible, which I might get rid of if it didn't turn out to be any use. Other things that have occurred, I've finally determined that it is not just saplings that go in the composting barrels, but other organic matter too, including these worms. Whereupon I once had lots of worms, now I don't. Hurrah, they're actually useful, rather than just filling up my inventory. Very nice, very nice. What else have we got? We've got tinkers, constructs, bits, tables, chests, which is quite good. Simply because I've already started the process slightly. I've put my patterns into the stencil table, into the pattern chest, into the part builder, and in the part builder I'm about to make a flint tool rod. Haha, there, I made it. I don't know why, but it did. Can I make an axe head out of that? I can. I need a binding of some description. Don't know what I can make a binding out of. I think I can make it out of paper, maybe. Alright, let's dump these parts into the part chest for now. Okay. I do have some of this delightful sugar canes growing, so I could make paper, which I believe is compatible with Tinkers. Shall we check? Here we have the Tinkers Manual by Skylar. Excellent mod, wonderful mod. Some parts of it make less sense than others. Oh, paper is the thing. But other parts are absolutely fantastic. I don't know what else to say to that. Oh, cactuses are a thing. I know how to get cactuses. I can make cactuses by sieving sand. I should really do that. In this particular case, I'm actually only making a slightly fancier axe so I can chop down trees faster. I think paper can be used for this purpose. Did I go past this again? Paper. Paper. Paper can be used for parts. Can it? Extras, yeah. Yeah, okay, I will say that. Question is, how much stuff does paper require? Does it require 1, 2, or many pieces of canes? 3, in fact. I don't have 3 yet. It's not growing fast enough. I can't work it, unlike the trees. So this episode is going to be a little jump-starty. As I discover a thing, I shall fast forward the episode a little to the point where I actually do the thing, because there is an endless process of getting yet more materials by using my compressed crook on these trees and killing the leaves. The problem being, of course, while compressed crooks are quite good at leaf clearing, these trunks here still take an abysmally long time, which is why I'm making a better axe to do it. Which is fine, which is dandy. But I feel it's still a waste of resources. There's got to be a better way of doing all this nonsense. I mean, just endlessly bashing leaves until they explode into flurries of, well, worms and smaller trees. And apple things. Apples? Apples. I mean, it does seem like an extraordinary waste of time. It does seem to be the only way to get materials so far. Well, the composting. The fact I now have... Oh yes, I now have a better layout. I have 6 trees of this type. Those other trees are still there. I haven't really gone anywhere near those. And I do have multiple compost barrels. Well, this has sped up matters somewhat, but this chopping wood lark is still grinding me down a little bit because of all the grinding. So what I'll do is I'll fast forward at this point until I'm able to make a better axe. One moment. Okay, developments have occurred. There was a bit of an odd jump there, but things are happening. So what I'm about to do is upgrade my mesh, apparently. I'm hoping this gives me a bit more yield for my efforts. Speeds things up slightly. I'm not actually sure how to get the existing mesh out. I guess I have to destroy this. Yes. Save. Move up there. Mesh. New flint stiffened mesh. Now with extra stiffness. As dubious as that is. Now I need something to shove into it to see what I get. So it has in fact improved. So we'll get this piece of cobblestone. I can't see that. So wanting sand, yes, because we were trying to get cactuses, weren't we? So let's shove a piece of sand in here and see if our yield has improved. And lo and behold, I got a cactus seed! First time! You couldn't have planned it. That's excellent. Unfortunately, I'm now totally out of materials to make more sand out of. In fact, yes, I am totally out of that sort of thing, and all my barrels are empty. Well, that's just annoying. So now another brief interlude while we get some more sand by chopping down all these trees and composting them to make stones, to make cobblestone, to bash into gravel, to bash into sand, and that's the thing you're actually going for. I look forward to having automated machines. I do. This is taking forever. Okay, one moment. Miracles are occurring. Since upgrading my flint stiffened mesh, I'm now getting different kinds of pebbles. Not necessarily getting more of the same. I've now got a mineral sapling. I guess that's good. I think that's possibly good. Getting all kinds of things out of it. I've got canola seeds, which is good. Beetroot seeds, good. I'll possibly have a salad at this rate. So I've also done is set up a chest over here for my excess large wood. I have a feeling I'll probably need more chests for the sorting soon. At the moment, I'm only going to use these stone here. Okay. 3 more dirt on the go, got some more trees growing there. So I'm going to have to make another spot for a couple more types of tree, it seems. Because I now have the ability to grow dark oak acacia and now a mineral. So I'm going to need 3 lots dirt. I guess I can put them behind these ones. Means extending this platform that way. I suppose I can do. Still need a nice spot for the cactus. We'll do that shortly. We don't need dandelions in the minute. That can be better taken up with more sugarcane. Yep. And even more than that. Because honestly, I know it's going to get to a point where I need lots and lots and lots of sugarcane. The melon isn't growing. It's picked a weird direction to grow in, as in not at all. The carrot here is mature. It's nice. Wheat is mature. Lovely. So, I need places to put my trees. So I can actually dump off some of this excess plant matter, so we can use it. I still have pebbles to make, which I shall do now. Aha! Lovely, lovely cobblestone. Oh, one short. That's annoying. Got a spare? Yes, yes I do. I can make still one too short. Okay, which is fine. At least stuff is progressing. Let's make some more mess. Yes, let us make mess. It is the finest thing to do in this game, is to mash things until they fall to pieces, and then oddly somehow being able to put them back together again almost perfectly. I don't think in Minecraft there is actually a thing for completely, shattering an object and then remaking it. As far as I'm aware, that's not a thing. I could be wrong. It has happened. We'll put the cactus here, I guess. How am I going to be able to catch this?
Why must I be surrounded by fools?
I forgot that sand falls. Okay, how are we going to solve this particular issue? I think I need an underneath. So let's make myself a little water elevator and hopefully not die in the process. How do I put my... No, so let's get prepared then. So we need a bit of water. Yep. Yep. There we go. I need something to put the sand on. Need that. Okay, so let's build a little base underneath this. This can only go fantastically. Which I can't actually see. Have I made a 3-column piece of water? I assume I have. Okay, this is either going to go fantastically or I'm going to regret it. In we go. Ah, excellent. Okay, let's not get too carried away. Put a wooden block there. And get out before I kill myself. Yay! Okay. I might as well expand it a little. So now I have a small wooden base on which to have another load bit. This is neat. I am enjoying this. Okay, so let's shove in dirt and sand, and finally the sodding cactus seed. Okay. Yay, cactus growing. This is good, I think. Yeah, this is what we were trying to do, I think. Melon still hasn't grown. Melon is confused. Okay. Right. The next part then suppose is to continue to extend the platform that way. Well, I'm still waiting for enough sugarcane to have some more paper to finish off my lumberjacking tool. Otherwise known as, a lumber axe. Lumberjacks use lumber axes. It's a thing. No? Nobody? Okay. Right. Let's skip on again until I've finished this platform. Fast forward. Okay then, much has occurred. It is now day 24 according to the top corner, which is lovely. Which is a bit of a jump, but what are you going to do? Lots of things I have done, so let's have a quick wander. Dark oak sapling is still isn't growing, yet to determine why. However, the Minru log has grown into a Minru tree. It's a rich Minru. Don't know what to do with that yet, but at least it grew, as has the acacia. So there's a nice old tree collection over there. I've got my oak saplings, which have been born and erased from existence many, many times. Our cactus is looking healthy. We've got a much bigger garden now, which is filling up with canola and rice and flax. Weirdly, while the rice is growing, it actually is tagged as cheese. I should demonstrate. There you go. Apparently, I'm growing cheese. Who knew? We also have a chest full of all kinds of seeds, which is very helpful. I've determined that you can actually cook and eat the silkworms, which I suppose in some countries that is the done thing. Insect-based diets are actually a thing, or what they're called, anaerobies. Is that the right word? Anyway, what else have we done? We've made a crafting table on a stick, so I can wander around and craft anytime I like. Which actually spawned the actual editions book with it, which is very nice. I did in fact make a flint hatchet. It chopped down 2 trees, then it broke. But at least I was able to tick it off in my achievement book, which is very, very helpful. There it is, in fact. Yes, it's ticked. I've made a crucible, which is over here. Now, some of you may look at this horrible structure here and go, what is that? Hang on a minute, I know exactly what that is. And some of you will be right. Yes, it is a cobblestone generator. Eagerly awaiting some cobblestone, and I've set this up just here. Now, I've also tried to be reasonably careful and built this little extension well away from anything flammable, because we all know what lava is like, and boxed off the edges as well a little bit. I'm going to have to make some stone fences when I'm able to, I think. Anything else I've done that is important? There are a fair old collection of other random stuff. We're getting a decent amount of iron, which is nice, some gold in there. Canola, which I did actually look up in the book that goes with it. This one? No, wait. This one? I think. And the machines that require to process canola, I'm completely unable to make at the moment. They are quite beyond my current ability. So, I'm going to now put some cobblestone into this crucible. Oh, apparently I need a few. Well, that's inconvenient. Okay. So, guys, does mean I need to process some more this sort of thing. So let's twerk some trees into existence. I also engaged in using clay shears to gather leaves, which are actually somewhat a better yield than using the bashy stick of the crook. but nowhere near as interesting, so I decided to stop doing it. It's possibly more efficient. It's very nice. So I won't chop those down now because I need some more dirty dirt. Occasionally, I can do two things at once. Ah, dirt! Precious dirt. I could actually rebuild my generator using various different stones. I did start using a little bit of granite, a little bit of andesite, diorite. I have used bits of this in the process, but who cares about aesthetics? Aesthetics are boring. Well, no, they're not. But aesthetics are occasionally helpful. Right. Let's get some lava loving. Let's get some hot action. Because lava is quite hot, obviously. What else could I possibly mean? Honestly. Some people, get your minds up the gutter. There we go. Is that full now? I think that's full now. It won't accept any more. Hey! Of course, the rate is 1 times. So in order to get 1 bucket of lava, this will take a very long time. Okay, so it's while we're waiting for that, let's talk about this device. It's quite nice. I've actually used a bit of a classic design, modified it slightly. I've added rims on it there. Basically, so the water doesn't fall out the side, because this is a design that's meant to be against the wall. Seeing as I have no walls, can't be modified. Magic. Let's see. I suppose I could redecorate a little bit while I'm waiting for the lava to cook. I'm not quite sure how the heat retention of the clay crucible will turn stone to lava, but I'm not going to complain. It's good. Here, let's make some of this. So at least when I'm looking at it, I'm not going, oh gods, what have I wrought? At least I can try and make it into a pretty pattern. Because I'm all about pretty patterns, apparently. I've decided that's a new thing in my life. Pretty patterns. There we go. I should probably do some steps into this and keep jumping as well. I don't want to over jump on there. That should be messy and bad. Cooked it? No. Stay there. Which one is it? Side. Alright, because why not? Let's have some consistency. Let's collect the dirt, because honestly it took long to make the damn stuff. I find that Skyblock is one of the few games where you actually want to keep dirt because it is so very difficult to obtain in the first place. You don't want to waste a single bricklet of it. Sad, I know, but oh my god, it's the amount of effort it took just to get the first couple. Is it cooked yet? No. This may take actually slightly longer than anticipated. So what I'll do is I'll stand here and basically cut out this bit so you lovely people don't have to watch it happening. Just going to And it's done! I hope that was more interesting for you than it was for me, because that took a really long time. Despite video trickery, that was quite annoying. I have lava in a bucket! Huzzah! Right. So in order to end this episode, I'm going to stick my lava here. Losing my bucket in the process, apparently. And I now have a cobblestone generator. No pickaxe to check it actually works, which I can easily fix. As I'm aware, I've got a thing on a stick. Time to mine! Oh, I can mine! It's all mine. Here we go. Oh wow, such dreams are made of these. This is lovely. Okay, so this is pretty much me now. Oh, without my skin apparently. Mining for the purposes of crafting. Oh! So, if you like what you see, once again, please like and subscribe. Press all the buttons. I hope you are happy, because I am too. I shall see you in the next episode, where there will be progress and things made of stone. Why not? Goodbye!